Alright, hey YouTube. So, um, just a quick heads up. I know this isn't the usual setting that I've done my videos in the past. One of the reasons why I haven't been posting is because uh, as of late, I've been in Weihai, China, teaching little kids English. I've actually been here for the past 3 months. Um, I will be coming home in 37 days. So I will have been in Weihai for a solid 4 months. Um, and so this is my apartment. I live kind of in a dorm, and I share the floor with 16 other Americans, mainly from the West. Yeah, we're all from the West Coast. All from the West Coast. Some of us are from Utah, others Idaho, Arizona, um, Nevada, Alaska. So we're all from the West Coast. Um, but we have been here since March 5th. It took us 2 days to get here. We left March 3rd. I left March 3rd in the evening, so it took about a day and a half. Really, day and a half, 2 days to get here. But that is where I've been. That's just a quick update on things. Teaching has been going pretty well. There have been some confusing moments with my kids, and some moments where the dysphoria has gotten to me. But all of my kids, or at least all, if not most of my kids, see me as a male teacher. They don't really understand that I have boobs. I kind of just tell them that it's because I'm fat, because I do have a belly. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 4 months. I don't keep saying that. Can't really think of what else I wanted to say. Teaching. It's probably been one of the hardest experiences I have ever experienced. And of course, it's in a very different way than from my transition, but it's been really trying. I'm kind of alone here. I came here by myself. I don't know anyone here, or I didn't know anyone here prior to hooking up with this program, and it's been hard because I got hurt my third week here. I was walking down the stairs when my vision kind of went crazy, and I tripped and fell down some stone stairs, and landed really hard, and then ended up passing out and having a seizure. They're thinking that the seizure caused it, and I've never had a seizure before, so still don't know why I had a seizure. All we know is that it caused my fall, and it kind of messed me up pretty bad. I rested for 3 days, went back to teaching, got really sick, severely dehydrated, and then I started getting malnourished because I couldn't eat, and I wasn't sleeping because of the pain. But yeah, that was a drama. Let's just say, don't ever go to a Chinese hospital, because I do jack for you. Yeah. So, so that kind of put me up shit creek without a paddle. It kind of fucked me over when it came to making friends and everything. So let's just say it's been a very lonely 3 months. I've kind of made some friends, and that's who I hang out with. It's a married couple, and the wife's younger sister. She's a year younger than me. So I hang out with them, and they're pretty chill. But yeah, so I think one of the hardest things is it has been lonely, and I'm different from everybody else, They've been really good with my transition, and with me being transgender. Sorry. They all call me by male pronouns. They all call me by Braxton. So for 3 months now, I have been called every day by male pronouns and by Braxton. It's been pretty good. It's gonna be really rough going home and living at home where my parents call me by female pronouns and by my birth name. But yeah, teaching itself, it's pretty rough because there is a huge language barrier. I've taught before in India, so you guys have seen my previous videos, and that was really rough because of the language barrier. But this time it's a little bit harder because I'm not just teaching the kids for 5 days. I teach them 5 days a week for 17 weeks. Yeah, we'll have taught these kids for 17 weeks, 5 days a week. And we had 1 week off. But so it can get pretty rough. They're first and second graders, so they don't really have that large of attention spans, which makes it even harder. And because they don't know much English, they're always talking to each other in Chinese, and it's just sometimes it can be drama filled. But it's still a lot of fun. When I kind of hit the halfway mark, I was ready to go home. There was a few times when I almost emailed the guy that's in charge of it, in charge of our whole program, and just said, I don't care, I'll pay you back, or I'll have my parents pay for it, but just get me the first ticket you can find out of here, because I was just super depressed and I was hating it here. I'm now completing or rounding up my third month here, and things are going a lot smoother. I'm a lot happier, and it's going a lot better. I know that I'm on the home stretch, which makes it a lot easier. I've been trying to learn the language. It's really hard, especially when you're trying to memorize how to say the pinyin, and then also memorizing all the characters. And then don't even get me started on trying to learn how to write. I haven't even started on that. But yeah, I've gone on vacation. I've gone on 2 different vacations. The first one I went to Yangshuo and Shanghai. Let's see, Hangzhou, Guilin, Yangshuo, and Shanghai. And it was a week-long vacation. Shanghai, of course, everybody knows Shanghai, China. Yangshuo, Guilin, and Hangzhou were all kind of country. They're not. Hangzhou is more of a city than anything, but it had a really cool view of. It's called West Lake. It's gorgeous there. I only spent a day there. Then we flew to Guilin, and then went straight to Yangshuo and spent the brunt of our time in Yangshuo, and it was really awesome. I wish I could have had more time there. Ended up rock climbing there, and that was a crap load of fun. I'm actually going to pick up rock climbing when I get back. And let's see, and then we went to Shanghai. I walked around the city for a day, but I'm not a huge city fan, so I didn't really do much else there. And then my second vacation was at the beginning of May. So the first week of April was my first vacation, and then the first weekend of May, I went to Beijing, and I went to Forbidden City. And Forbidden City was kind of a letdown. There was just a lot of people because it was a holiday weekend, and so it was crazy packed. And you just don't get to see a lot. They don't let you inside the buildings. You have to look through windows, and it's like if you fall, you're trampled to death. That's how packed it is, and Chinese people are just rude. And then we also went and I climbed the Great Wall. I actually reached the highest point of the Great Wall, where they actually let you go, and that was pretty intense. I climbed the Great Wall, and yes, this is completely true. I climbed the Great Wall in flip-flops. Yeah, that was a joy. But no, it was a lot of fun. I also got, you guys can see, got my lip pierced and in Beijing. I know. You're probably thinking, "What the fuck, Braxton? You're psycho." You know that is uh, my girlfriend. She says that I'm gonna contract AIDS, but she sterilized everything. So I mean, at first it was kind of miserable, but then I got some actual lip piercings instead of an earring. Um, but yeah, those are my vacations, and now I've just been teaching, and I have one last vacation. It's the weekend before I leave. It's my last weekend here, so I'm just gonna be staying here. Might go out drinking, not sure. But yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, so thus far, that is a summed up version of my adventures. I might go in a little bit more detail in other videos, but this has already been a little bit too long. So, alright, you guys, hope things are awesome back in the States. Love you. Peace.